Hey everyone and welcome back to my channel. Details about Wendy Williams' Diet 2020 relapse have surfaced just days after she reportedly checked back into treatment. If a new report is to be believed, the former host of the Wendy Williams show was already at death's door when her alcohol addiction worsened. Multiple sources told Page 6 on Friday, September 16, that the Gossip Queen faced death prior to her hospitalization 2 years ago for mental health issues and alcoholism. The former daytime talk show host's struggles came to a head in May 2020 when friends of hers, including DJ Booth, discovered her being catatonic at her New York City apartment, where a former manager, Bernie Young, allegedly refused to call 911 out of fear it would become public knowledge. I don't think he understood the extent of what was going on. I don't think he wanted it to get out at that she was not well. Her longtime friend and eyewitness to the incident shared. He definitely didn't want a 911 call like what happened a year later. She was really, in my opinion, at death's door, the source further detailed. The informant was also added that if people in Wendy's orbit did not intervene, she likely would have succumbed to her addiction, saying, "If we were not there that day, she would not be here. She would not have made it. If it wasn't for Wendy's ex-husband, Kevin Hunter, and Ron Clinton and his team, she wouldn't have made it." It was also said that Wendy's New York City apartment was in disarray as a result of her addiction and her poor health. It was pretty much a mess. It was a mess, another source shared. She was in her robe, it was soiled, she was catatonic, she was in a very, very bad state, she was looking at the ceiling, she was just not responsive, but her eyes were open, but she was definitely in a catatonic state. She's going to die, she literally couldn't stand up, the so-called inside source recalled. She was just lying on top of the covers, and she needed 911 help, and Bernie's like, "We're not getting 911. Then DJ Booth drove Wendy in his car to the hospital where she received 2 blood transfusions because she was so low on iron. She remained under medical observation for about 4 or 5 days and had no recollection of the events that had transpired. Booth was the saviour of her fucking life, the source said, noting that he went back to her apartment after he dropped her off to dump the alcohol. As for now, Wendy is currently being treated by some of the best doctors, according to a press release from her publicist. She has taken some time to focus on her health and wellness as she prepares for a major comeback for the next level in her career with the Wendy Experience podcast, the statement read. Miss Williams is being treated by a team of some of the best doctors in the world. We ask for your prayers and well wishes during this time. It was unveiled that the TV personality's health and addiction issues worsened because her former daytime talk show's production company, Debmar Mercery, refused to get her help. They turned their backs on her, the source explained. They had too much control over someone so vulnerable. Thanks for listening. For more celebrity news, please like, comment, and subscribe.